Okay, it is starting up. All right.
I'm going to mute because Junior's being loud.
Okay. So this here is my automated iron production. I have small carbons up here, and in the other chest I have magnetite dust. The hoppers have been set with a screwdriver to export 6 small on this, the small carbons on this side. The other hopper on the other side is set to emit 7 at a time. And then over here we have a pulse generator. So every time it receives a signal, it will pulse the redstone that's stopping the hopper and let it emit a 1 output. But Greg's hoppers tick 2 ticks even on a single pulse. So it does a double output. So what I'm doing here with the vanilla hopper in the middle is this will always get stuck with 1 item in it and backlogged, and the lead hopper down here is dumping out another item. Since this only has room for 1 item, as this alternates, it will alternate carbon and magnetite, carbon, magnetite, carbon, magnetite up in here in the item hopper. And then the crucible is completely full. And as this gets up to temperature, which you can see there, the magnetite will condense, it will fill up, the other items will dump into the crucible. And then once this is empty, it will trigger a redstone pulse on the comparator. This will turn off. That will turn the redstone torch on, which will come down here to the pulse generator and trigger the next set of inputs for the crucible. And on the back side here, I've got an automatic shutoff, so when the temperature reaches 2400, it will push a piston up in front of the burning box, turning the whole thing off. And I also have a manual cutoff here, just in case I want to stop it, like if I'm going to log off or something, I can turn it off manually. So far, I've gotten about 31 iron, and I did a double output here. This one's doing plates. I've got 7 plates. So hopefully with the 2 outputs for iron plates and iron ingots, when it gets all the way to the end, when the hopper or the crucible is nearly empty, it will be able to dump out plates and ingots fast enough to not have any of it go to rot, but I doubt that's going to happen, since it's going to be like 18 seconds per item in there before it dumps out. But I'm hoping that at the end, even when it cuts off, that the temperature will be high enough then to empty out the crucible completely. That's pretty much it. So it is quite a bit of redstone. I should be able to tighten this up a little bit, get rid of this monstrosity here, and just do a double red alloy wire there, and move some of the things around. So make it a little bit smaller, a little more compact. And this, I should be able to turn this with red alloy wire and make this a little smaller as well. But it's functional right now. I don't have a lot of copper, so I used a lot of redstone dust instead. And at the very beginning, this hopper is going to be empty. So I put a button up on here to manually trigger the pulses to start the process of filling up the crucible and to fill up the hopper and the vanilla hopper. So I will have to trigger this a couple times manually in order to get everything started. But once the crucible's filled and there's some, this is backstuffed a little bit, it should go the rest of the way automatically, and it's done so. about 31 iron and probably 7 or 8 plates. 7 plates. So I haven't touched it since I primed the system initially. But there you go. That's it.